Hi guys, happy, what's today? Today's Wednesday, so we are halfway through the work week. Today, what am I doing today? It is so hot outside, I could barely think. It's like really hot outside. I'm just gonna do some sourcing today. Lately, the stores have just like not been good. I don't know, they're just like, and it's frustrating because like I follow a lot of people from South Florida and like they're finding really good stuff and I am just like not finding what I'm used to finding, so I'm guessing they're finding what I usually find. But in the same time, I haven't really been like so active going to thrift stores and stuff like that. I've been more focused on my reselling designer items business just because it's doing so well. I'm getting so many contacts. So many people want to sell their items to me. Like probably at this point, like every single day, at least 5 people will message me wanting to sell like a ton of their stuff or some of their stuff. So I've just been really busy with that because every day I'm doing like, I used to only do like 1 IG sale a day. Now I'm doing like 5 items a day pretty much is what I'm pushing. And it's crazy because a lot of the stuff is selling on the story and not on like actual Instagram, so it's going really well. It's just that's taking up a lot of my time, sourcing, things like that, building relationships with people in the area, so I haven't really had that much time to source at actual stores. So I guess other people are finding what I usually find, which is totally fine because you know, the other part of my business is doing really well. So at some point I'm probably gonna have to decide like, okay, this is what I'm doing full time, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that doesn't happen and I'm hoping I can thrift at the thrift store and all that, but I have like different plans for the business. I want to open a location because I think I discussed this, I have a very unique problem. My problem is that I sell things too fast. What's wrong with this? Why is this camera? So since I'm selling things at such a rapid pace, because people are like, oh my god, your prices are so low, like how do you sell it and make so much, how do you make money like selling designer items for those prices? Because I'm an extremely fast flipper and the prices I am getting these items at, since I buy in bulk, like I will buy 10 bags at a time, no problem. The prices I'm getting the stuff at is ridiculous, and I always will double my money, if not triple or quadruple my money. So since I'm a very quick flipper because my prices are so good, it's hard for me to keep stock. Like I know another girl in my area that she also resells designer items. She has so much inventory and I can't keep that much inventory, which is a really good problem to have. Yet if I wanted to open a location, it's a hard problem to have, because like how am I, and the reason I want a location is not to sell anything because I have no problem selling things. I want a location so people will sell their stuff to me, because it's really difficult. Like I go to all these consignment stores and their problem is they have too much inventory and they can't flip it as fast as I can because they don't have an online presence. Like they're just selling things in store. So what I want a location for is to acquire merchandise and be able to have a full-on online store and be able to really push in the blogging world and in the public relations world. So I have a lot of very high expectations for this new business, since you know I want it to be as well as Love Always. So that's why I do want a location, because I have been talking about getting a location. I've even gone to look at a few locations that are storefront, and Eddie totally wants me to go that route. And some other people are like, why would you get a location? Like that's just more overhead. I understand that, but at the same time, if I want to grow and get more stuff, I mean, I live in South Florida, you guys. South Florida is one of the wealthiest places. There's so many people that are trying to sell their designer items, they just don't know where to go. So they turn to these consignment stores that are ripping them off. Like, I will pay more than they pay, but they don't know I exist. So, and I've had so many people message me and be like, hey, do you have a location I want to go into? Hey, do you have a location I want to sell some stuff? Hey, do you have a location I want to trade some stuff? So that's kind of where I'm at with that business. I'm trying to see what I'm going to do because I need to acquire merchandise a lot faster. And for me to have a full-on website and not just sell on Instagram, because selling on Instagram is great, I'm making great money, but it's not a website. And I know somebody had commented like, oh, if it works selling on Instagram, just sell on Instagram. Well, what happens if Instagram goes bad? Like, I can't just sell on Instagram. I need to have a website, and I already built a website from scratch. Like, I already built a really successful business that has its own website, that doesn't rely on another platform to bring sales to. And it took me 5 years to get to where I am now, but this business, compared to how Love Always started, it is no comparison. Like, I was actually at my mom's office all day yesterday doing tax stuff and doing my QuickBooks and doing wedding stuff. I was comparing, because all my taxes, obviously I've always done them with my mom, so all my files are there. I was comparing, like, I was doing my new business QuickBooks and comparing it to the first year I ever did Love Always. It is so insane how fast my new business is growing. Is just ridiculous. So I want to keep with this momentum and continue to grow, because that is the best, that's the best time. Like, I will be completely honest with my Love Always business, since I am working on this business, I did have a lot of thoughts to maybe sell it, but it just doesn't make sense for me to sell it. Like, my mom and I, we were talking about it yesterday. We even had one of the attorneys at her office come in and that sells businesses, and it just doesn't make sense for me to sell it, because by me not really trying, because being completely transparent, like, I'm not really trying that hard. It's just kind of running itself. It makes in a year what it would make, like, I don't know how to describe it, how he described it, that it does well enough that in 1 year that it just makes sense for me to keep it and just keep it at that level and keep, if that makes sense. I don't know how to describe it, but it just doesn't make sense for me to sell it. It just doesn't. And so I just kind of have that business, which is fine, and I do want to bring that also, hopefully, on my new website. I do have plans to incorporate different things from that business into the new business. So I have a lot of plans brewing in my head. And it's just hard because I really, selling on eBay is easy for me because I have my cousin that photographs and measures and creates the listings. All I do is go in, create the perfect title, in my opinion, what's a perfect title, price it, and that's it, and list it. So my involvement in the eBay aspect of it is minimal. The main thing I have to do is source, which also, if you have a location, you could take clothes in, so I wouldn't have to be sourcing. That's the hardest part for me, is the actual sourcing aspect of it, because it's so time consuming. Because for me to source like good merchandise, I have to drive an hour, at least an hour. And yeah, like 30 minutes to an hour is what I have to drive, because I live in basically the suburbs. I live very west, and it is what it is. So I'm just like rambling at this point, but I feel like, you know, these are good too, because they help people in a different way. But that's kind of where I am, you guys. So much going on, so much in my head that I want to do, and just like literally not enough hours in the day to get it done. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing and saving as much as I can, because we are saving to buy something, and I want to save so I can open the location. And I've had 4 offices in the past, and the reason I came home was because I at all my office locations, I wasn't like happy. I would get into these leases and it wasn't what I wanted. Like, it was always so rapid, the decision, that it was just like not what I wanted. So this time I'm taking my time, I'm saving money because I want to be happy. And I think a lot of what was happening was where I was getting the leases, like I didn't really have like creativity to like create my own office and create my own space. And that's a big part for me, is like creating a space that I'm happy to work in. And actually I did have one office. One of my offices was just so awesome. I loved it. It was just too small, but it was perfect. It was just very small and very expensive for what it was, so I had to get rid of it. And I really enjoyed that office. That office, I have to say, was my favorite one. I wonder if I have any pictures that I could insert, but that office was just like really, I loved it so much, and I love the location, and I'm actually trying to go back to that location. I've been talking to the landlord and seeing like if I could get a different space in that building, because it had brick and it was just like perfect. So I'm kind of talking back and forth with that, but it's just a lot going on. And so right now I'm just trying to save. The holidays are coming up, so realistically, since I'm getting married, it's not gonna happen before the end of the year, but it can happen towards the beginning of the following year, and that's what I am aiming for. Or maybe mid next year. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. It's just hard finding like the perfect location for what I want, because I want to be central enough to different parts of South Florida that different people can come and it won't be that far. So I'm trying to find the perfect location. I was playing with the idea of going all the way south Miami, but it's just where I live, it will be like a 45-hour commute every day, and I don't really want to do that. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm thinking out loud is what I'm really doing in this vlog. But I think it's good because either people can take something from what I'm saying, or you know, it gets their mind flowing. So that's why I like talking out loud about this, and it helps me. Honestly, it helps me when I talk out loud. So that's kind of what my plans are as of today. We got to be in today. We don't got to be in next year. We got to be in today. And today I am sourcing. I'm sourcing because my cousin is coming to work today, so I need to source. And the eBay has been doing so well. It's just doing really well. Today I have 10 things to ship out. Yesterday I had 8 things to ship out. So things are just going really well. I don't want to like jinx myself, but things are going well, and I need to source things so that the eBay page can keep doing well. It's just a lot. I'm actually gonna film a video with Eddie, and I want to film this video because like I want to hear his opinions, because he can tell me one thing, but then maybe when he's on camera, he's really honest. So I'm gonna film a video that's like what it's like being the significant other of somebody that is literally like constantly working 24/7. So I'm gonna film that video. We're gonna film that this week. So yeah, I will check in with you guys from the thrift store. Sorry for just kind of going off. You know how I can be. Welcome to Miami when there's traffic at 11 a.m. Yes, you guys, this is lovely Miami for you. I don't understand, like, do people not work? Not everybody in Miami has the same job I do. I don't get it. I thought with like school being back, it wouldn't be this bad getting out of summer, but yeah, this is Miami traffic going 19 miles per hour on the freeway. I could have gone in the express lane, but I don't have my sun pass, so yeah, that's why I didn't go in the express lane. This is a great brand. It's just that this one is damaged, but keep your eye out for this. It has a little wiener dog, and it's a men's brand. Really, really good. We got some Victoria Beckham for Target. But I thought I saw a stain. This just came out. This looks like super worn. Wow, somebody really wore this a lot in a short period of time. Actually, I think it may be okay. No, it has some clean, like some little stains. I have never seen this Free People tag with the little owl. So cute. See, it says Free People. But it's all broken. It's a super cute top. but it's all broken. Super cute though. This is such a cute top, and it's like really hard to read the label, but because I know Anthropology RN number 66170, I obviously know this is Anthro. Super cute. I think it's silk too. But yeah, know your RN numbers, because I probably would have missed it if I didn't look at the RN number. This shirt is so pretty, and it's like a whatever brand. It's Boston proper, but it has like a lot of damages to the beadwork. So pretty though. Okay, so I had a pretty good day. Lots of stuff was damaged, but there were also still lots of nice finds. So I'm gonna do a haul just like at the end of this video, or maybe not. Maybe it needs its own video. No, I'm gonna just do like a little mini haul, because it's not like that many pieces that it needs its own video. So I'm gonna do that. I wanted to go to one more place, but I don't have time. Story of my life. So I was only there for like an hour and a half. So that's that. Tonight we're taking my little brother to dinner because my parents have his back to school night for his freshman class or whatever. So we're taking him to dinner. He's so fun. Love him so much. I'm trying to think what else. You know what I really hate? Like, don't be this person in a thrift store. When you stand, like when somebody stands so close to you that if you turn around, you can practically kiss them. Oh my God, nothing ticks me off more than that. Like, why are you standing so close to me? Why? Why can't you just like do some personal space? That annoys me so much. And then the worst part is like you move to try to get away from them so that you can have some space, and they move also. Oh my God, I can't. That typically only happens like in Miami, I feel like, because just people do that all over the place, like even in Publix, Walmart, doesn't matter. I don't understand. Like, I never do that. I never like crowd someone. Oh my God, I can't stand that. It's kind of like when you go to the mall, like with your significant other. Even like I do this to Eddie too, when we go to a store he likes, like I'll like hover, you know what I mean? Oh my God, I hate hovering. So I try not to do it when Eddie goes to a store, but he like likes when I walk around with him. But I don't know, I find that so annoying when people hover. Oh my God, hovering. Even my mom, like if she's home and my dad is like, or she's doing something in the kitchen and like my dad is hovering, like even the word sounds annoying. Oh my God, hovering. So annoying. Like she'll be like, can you stop? So yeah, hovering, just don't do it. Anyway, so I'm gonna go pick something up. Then I am going home. I'm so hungry, you guys. Oh my God. That's what happens when you eat lettuce. All right, guys, so I am going to show a little haul of what I got today. And hopefully this rack doesn't collapse like always. So the first thing is this Millie little halter top. Super cute. And it's silk, and here's the tag. I believe this is the older Millie tag, but this is a really, really cute little halter top. And it has, even though it's a halter top, it has really nice fall colors, so I picked it up. Next is this Tory Birch. It was $8. Little tunic. It's hot pink. It has some really nice colors on it, and orange, and just a lot of fun colors. It's just like a little tunic. This brand sells really well for me, Tory Birch, so I'm thinking I'll sell that for about $30, $40. Then we have a little Madewell pullover sweater, and this is a great little fall color. Love it for fall. Really great. So I'm thinking I can sell this for like $20, $25, especially since fall is coming up. Then this brand is not like a great brand, but if it's cheap enough, it could sell for like $20, $25. It's Bailey 44. And it's just a little knit. It's dark colors, so it's like some drapery going on. I thought it was cute. Then we have some Topshop, which was $6, and it's new with tags. So, oh, it's actually from Nordstrom. because there it is, the little mushroom thing. So again, another brand that sells pretty well for me, and this is a pretty great fall piece actually. Look at this, it has like the little sleeves, really a great fall piece, and size doesn't really matter for me, so this is a really cute piece, and it's new with tags, so love that. Okay, by far this is my favorite item I've thrifted in a very, very long time. I don't know how well it's gonna sell, but as far as beautiful, this is just so gorgeous. And it's Rebecca Taylor. I pulled this out from the rack and I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be something good. And not something amazing, but I actually just sold a Rebecca Taylor dress for $35 today, so I will take it. And you guys, this is just so pretty. Like, look at the trim on the bottom. Then look at the little mesh. Oh my God, this is so pretty. And it like zips like up to here, and then it has like little buttons. Oh my God, I am just in love with this. And florals and mesh and all that stuff is like super in for fall, so I think somebody very trendy is going to pick that piece up. Then we got the Bay Daniel Rain, which this is a really cute little fall shirt because it has like all these little ruffles, good fall colors.